You're listening to Short Inspirations from Ralph. A good name is more desirable than great riches. Part 4. So far we've looked at 3 key ingredients to gaining respect of others. The first one was integrity, the second one was humility, and then we finished with dependability. The next one, the fourth one, is this. Respect is earned through having priorities. Now, I would encourage you to listen to my recent series on First Things First, because that's all about aligning your life, aligning your heart, your relationships with great priorities. The other side of priorities is really establishing goals in your life. Not a lot, but a few goals. And Proverbs 11:27 says this, if your goals are good, you will be respected. In other words, you're a person that is seen to be going somewhere. You know what you want to do or want to be in your life, and that will affect every aspect of your life, your finances, your relationships, your stuff, your spiritual life, putting first the kingdom of God, for example. And if those goals are good and noble and have a large dose of helping other people, then that's respectable. That's something that people can look up to, and you can become a role model or a mentor in some of those areas. In Proverbs 14:22 it says, you will earn the trust and respect of others if you work for good. The fifth one is this. Respect is earned through generosity. Psalm 112 verse 9 says, he who gives generously to the needy and shows kindness will be powerful and respected. Someone once said, when it comes to generosity, some people stop at nothing. Often at funerals you'll hear people say that he or she would do anything for anyone. And that's a great tribute to someone at the end of their life. Number 6, the last one in this series. Respect is earned through putting God first in your life, which I've already referred to. So Proverbs 3 verses 4 to 6 says this. If you want favour with both God and man, and a reputation for good judgment and common sense, then trust the Lord completely. In everything you do, put God first, and He will direct you and crown your efforts with success. Wow, that's amazing. Some years ago I read the story of a young man who was invited to preach at a church in Nashville, and it was a sort of a last minute thing. So he used as his text, thou shalt not steal. And after that, the next day, he went onto a bus and handed the driver a dollar bill. This is many years ago. The driver handed him back his change. He stood in the rear of the bus and counted the change. There was a dime too much. His first thought was, this bus company will never miss this dime. But then he quickly came to the realization that he could not keep money that did not belong to him. So he made his way to the front and said to the driver, you gave me too much change. Now you imagine his surprise when the driver replied, yep, a dime too much. I gave it to you purposely. You see, I heard your sermon yesterday and I watched in my mirror as you counted your change. Had you kept the dime, I would never again have had any confidence in preaching. Wow, what a tragedy if he'd done the wrong thing. So when you look at this, a good name really is more desirable than great riches. And so I want to leave you with this challenge. What are people going to remember most about you? What could people truthfully say about you when it comes to lie in a box at the front of the church? God bless you today.